Hello, guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, Dank Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, ladies and gentlemen, the part of the week where we take a look at the side of the internet that is always a little too dank for regular viewing. Now, I haven't done one of these midnight videos anymore, so as you can tell by now, the emotional state of Muda might be a little bit towards the bitchy, or the sarcastic side, I guess you could say. But I figured it's a night. I don't know why the time of day is so important for these, but you know what? Instead of keeping us on the intro, let's go to the very first website. Oh man, dude, vegan. I did not fucking expect us to come across a diet website on the deep web, dude. You know, anybody that tells you, "Oh man, it's full of serial killers." Yeah, dude, we just found a fucking diet program, all right? So anybody here that has a little too much thickness for their liking, pay attention, because they've been leaders since 2014. Want to lose weight? Who fucking doesn't sometimes, right? Try our new slimming product. More than 450 people are satisfied. You know it's some type of way, man, when there's a specific amount. No rebound effect. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, dude. In just 15 days, you will get results. If after that period you're not satisfied, we return the money, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. We sell the cheapest and most reliable weight loss methods on the web. What's the price? The price is 0.04 BTC. Now, that would roughly be, if I can just Google the actual estimate, 0.04 BTC. Let's just go to United States dolans, right? That's about fucking 328 US dolans. So, I mean, hey, but that's shipping included, man. They must better be that overnight freight express. So, you have 1 month of treatment. I bet you it's, I honestly gotta imagine it's just a tapeworm inside somewhere. What's in the box? Calcium and chromium picolinate tablets, 120, micrograms? Vegan premium shake, 500 milliliters, vegan shaker mixer, user manual, information manual. Hey, do you know how a mixer works? You know how a shaker works? Well, don't worry, they got a user manual with that shit. So how much weight will you lose? You'll lose 1 kg per week, 4 kg in a month, and just about 5 months you'll have lost 20 kilograms. Approximate calculations. All right, so hey, that's a tall claim, dude. That's a tall claim. How does it work? Okay, so send them a BTC address, their full name, street, zip code, city, province, country. What? Zip code is a U.S. base and province is Canadian, so I guess we got a fucking dual system going here for some reason. Exact time of when you sent the Bitcoin, so we can verify it in the blockchain, and we will send you the package. 100 money back guaranteed. So here's the FAQ. They have it all in one. This is a nice website. How do I send you an email? Okay, so this is the email. How do I get Bitcoins? How long does it take to get the package? So it'll be 2 weeks. How can I trust you? This isn't a scam. Since 2014, we're here helping people. If in 15 days you have not had a change, the money is returned. So right down over here, you've got people that apparently seem to have went through all of it. So, you know, I'm obviously going to censor names. They've done a terrible job of censoring faces. I don't know. Usually I do it as a private web. I don't know how the fuck this is going to work. But anyways, they've got before and afters of multiple people, which is great. I mean, a lot of these people definitely look like their lives have been changed. All right, for sure. Some of these people, I don't know, dude. That dude don't look too different to me. But hey, congratulations, he does. So going down over here, thanks for the trust. I haven't said anything yet. More information. Email. Oh boy. Okay, so 2013 to 2018, man. If I sound sarcastic, that's because I fucking am, all right? Anybody that ever guarantees you weight loss, I don't know, open up your spam folder for a second. Like, just go to your email of choice, go to your spam folder and tell me how many times Dr. Garcia Juarez has sent you fucking big dick pills or weight loss pills, and tell me how many times have they been confirmed. Is this the way to weight loss? Probably, but then again, I don't understand why this has to be on the deep web. Is this shit unsafe to use? I mean, there's got to be a reason. Okay, look, vegan, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? If this is legitimate, okay, get into contact with me. You know what I mean? I will definitely get a thick friend of mine to go through it, see if they lose 20 kgs, okay? In fact, fuck it, I might as well even pay for it at this point, and we'll see if it happens. We might even make a deep web sub-series out of it, you know? Losing thickness, dank web style. Did the deep web save my friend from thickness? We'll find out in the next episode of whatever website we're going to right next. The Middle East Hitman. Oh, it's the same template over and over again. The Breath Taker. Ooh, take my breath away. Is that a Lessa song that I hear on the radio? The Most Dangerous Ever. My story. Okay, so this is. I'm glad they got fan fiction tossed into this. This is great. My childhood was not like any other child's life who had nothing to do but playing games and enjoying activities. I guess I'm giving it, I don't know what accent I'm going with. Story began when my dad died due to a tough cancer. So I was obliged to leave school earlier to help my mother and keep my two little sisters in their school. At the age of 15, no one has agreed to give me a fixed job. I occupied many daily works. After 2 years of working hard as a mechanical, my client came and offered me a job for large sums of money. It was a hitman job. First, in India, we call that a supari. First, I refused the offer because of killing, but after what this client said, I found myself obliged to take this job. He told me a person should die for the other to live. Come the fuck on. Come on! Don't forget your sisters and their essential needs. Okay, so at the age, dad died from cancer, okay? Fucking mom and the sisters, you need money for school and rent. 15, no one gave him a job. He did a lot of daily shit. He worked hard as a mechanic. And then some dude came with a shit ton of cash and said, waste a motherfucker. And a mechanic that day said, wow, that's a lot of money. Guess I might as well go from fixing cars or whatever other mechanical stuff and kill a motherfucker. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you never believed that story, you could. The client said a person should die for the other to live. Oh, god damn, dude. Why is it so cringy? So I took killing contracts and collected large sums of money. Then I became the most dangerous hitman in the Middle East and newly in Europe. Oh man, dude. You got Abdullah Wick. You got Abdullah Wick on the fucking team, dude. God damn. Oh, dude. You know, here's the thing. I say that as a joke, but in like the 1% off chances the dude that kills people get into contact with me. I mean, Jesus Christ. You might as well put a bullet in my head for making fun of you. God damn, dude. I don't know. I just don't understand if you're killing people. Why do you gotta come up? Why do you gotta at least mention the backstory? Just say you kill motherfuckers. I'm not gonna tell you that I got fucking molested by Ayla Mouse in the back and that fucked me up for life and now I kill people for a living. It doesn't work that way. My services. My job has no taboos. I take each and every Hitman challenge that meets my goal and increase my rankings around the world. Oh yeah, dude. How about you get to 10th prestige Hitman afterwards? I follow my victims and offer different kinds of services depending on my client needs. There are many ways of killing and torturing that appear every day. I don't have killing restrictions. That's why my rate increases after every kill I make. Oh, come on. That's so fucked. Come on, dude. How are you going to get into business that way? Oh, I killed somebody yesterday. Guess the rate jumped up from 300,000 to 350,000. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I can't get enough from the smell of blood. Oh, my Jesus Christ, dude. All you have to do is just give me what I need, and I make proper survey on the victim and carry out your operation clean and clear to your satisfaction. Terminating lives are certified by providing a video or some photos of the victim. You can get fucked by it. Come on, don't do it. You can call me via email. Oh yeah, I can call you via email. Oh yeah, dude. Let's call via Gmail, buddy, or XMPP chat address. I am very close to the most extreme killers around the world, surrounded by a unique murder experience. Contract privacy is a must, so no data is stored after sending any proof to the customer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's enter the chat, I guess, dude. Let's see if anybody's chatting. They've got a call me section, but it's the same shit. Nobody's in the room. Nobody's talking to the Middle Eastern hitman. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think I'll stick around too much longer for the Middle East hitman or the breath taker, as they're known, Abdullah Wick or something. I don't fucking know, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna back out of this, okay? In the off chance that you are a hitman, definitely hit us up for an AMA. We'll have to ask you how your line of work goes into, and, you know, if provided any of this is real, I'm sorry your dad died due to cancer, man, but, you know, it's a tough world. Don't mean we all have to start bumping people off for a living, just saying. But anyways, I'm back out of this, and, whew. Sometimes I feel like I've seen this site before, actually. Why am I saying that? Meet Pearl. Pearl of... Is that a fucking squirrel? What the Oh, oh, God. Oh, why is it a squirrel looking like Jesus Christ there? Okay, let's go over here. Welcome home. So this is the last post by administrator on February 23rd, 2010. Pearl of Wisdom loves you in her fashion, and you love Pearl. Surprise! I hate today. Today, everyone's just making an assumption of what I love and what I don't. How about you just let me love what I feel like and don't just assume it? I don't know why I'm getting triggered. You are to be congratulated on finding this website. Woo, pat yourself on the back, Moody. You found a website. This is where Pearl of Wisdom explains it all for you. When all else fails, ask Pearl, okay? Write in your own concerns or simply read Pearl's advice to others. It all comes down to the same as the tale ends. What? Love offerings welcome. Oh yeah, dude, let's love Pearl. You will know when the time is right. Meanwhile, tell Pearl what is on your heart. Talk to me. Pearl of Compassion understands all things and will respond. Ask Pearl now. Okay, Jesus. Pearl of Wisdom absolves herself of any and all responsibilities for whatever may go terribly, terribly wrong from resulting. Oh yeah, dude. if A. Lamau's probe you, dude, ain't Pearl's fault. I am a debt squirrel who knows Oh, okay, let me read that again. Okay, hold on. I need a reset. 5 seconds, reverse, play. I am a dead squirrel. Oh, it gets worse when you read it again! And pines to share it with you. I lived for 10 years as a non-releasable in Southern California, and not, at least it ain't Arizona this time, on my way through most of a Merriam-Webster's English Dictionary around the edges of Larousse, Spanish, and French. Plus, I absorbed vast amount of information through my 7 senses. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, mineral, I am the very model of a modern psychic squirrel. Okay, so this is a psychic squirrel, ladies and gentlemen. Pearl, the psychic squirrel, a dead psychic squirrel, is going to tell you exactly how you should and shouldn't live your life. If you ever once thought to yourself, man, I wish a dead squirrel told me how to live my life. I wish a dead squirrel told me how to jack off tonight. Guess what? Your prayers have been answered, okay? Now, they got about 400-something comments. I'm sure this is one giant parody at all. It's nothing to take seriously. Nothing to take... you see how fucking sad I am? All right, let's go down over here. Squirrel spoiler. Let's read a couple of these. Alien alert. Oh, man, how about the alien alert? Okay, let's open up the Ask Pearl. And, I don't know, I guess giving to me, we'll open up everything, dude, fuck it. But here's Squirrel spoiler. She leads to a YouTube link? Don't tell me a dead squirrel has a YouTube channel, dude. Come on. They do have a YouTube channel. Okay, alright, dude. They do have a YouTube channel. And, it's actually a person behind it. So, you know what? I guess I gotta say this is cool. 2011 was the last update, so maybe it's not as recent as I've been expecting it to be. That's it's kind of interesting. So they've got a YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. In fact, let me actually open it and just see their channel name again real quick. Okay, I don't need to see the YouTube ad. Okay, thank you, Google. But let me just see. This is the individual. Okay, and I just want to see how do you check how many videos everyone has over here? So they've been actually active. They've got about 2 million views, which is pretty decent. They've been active since 2010. I just want to go to videos real quick. Let's just look at the most popular ones real quick. What do they got for the most popular? Her most popular video is a proper opossum massage. Okay, we're going to massage a possum. 607,000 views. That's pretty impressive. Okay, I gotta say, man, that's pretty impressive. Does that mean everything? Oh, yeah, it's all just YouTube comments. Okay, so, all right. Oh, this one isn't. This is where you have the opportunity to find the truth from me, Pearl of Wisdom, or a facsimile thereof, because mes dames et messieurs, you can't handle the truth. Pearl of Wisdom is so funny. Pearl of Wisdom absolves herself of any and all responsibility for an owner to go terribly wrong. Please note that your personal privacy is of no interest to Pearl. Thank you for writing in and have a nice day. Let me explain. Okay. All right, her site was pretty popular for a while, dude. I'm afraid the Illuminati is going to take my possum. I'm worried that the government is working with the aliens because my possum has been acting weird. And I believe it is because he's sensing something. The Illuminati has been big with the teenagers of this generation. And I'm scared that they will take my possum because... dude, they're not. I don't think the Illuminati gives a shit about possums, bro. It's fine. You're okay. All right? This person is genuinely worried. It's great. It's not great. It's fucked up. Still, dude. All right, so this is where you can give. Please remember that selfless giving stimulates the pleasure center of your brain. Oh, yeah, dude. Of course, Pearl. Is this still even active? The site may not be active, but is that still active? Or you can give your... dude, it is active. Okay. Or you could give to yourself or give to someone else. So Pearl loves you, and here are the products that prove it. Okay, so she's got a fucking shop as well. I might as well open up the shop and see the last little bit. What is reality check? Okay, let's open up reality check. If you need help with genuine wildlife, oh, it's so cute. Oh, dude, I gotta censor it because that's a little squirrel peepee. Let's get out of here. Okay, so they got a Zazzle store, I guess. All right, dude, dude, just let me stay on Zazzle.com. All right, fuck it. They've got socks, badges. I'm just waiting to find the fucking sex toys. The more I scroll down, nope, it's all normal, dude. It's all just possum stuff. So. Fuck, it's dead squirrels, possums, Illuminati stealing the possums, and alien invasions. Wow. I think this deep web browsing episode wins it for the most interesting website I must have found. That being said, let's head out of here and go to someplace else. And with the video of the week kicking in, ladies and gentlemen, in lovely portrait resolution with, was that Chinese I'm detecting in the top right? Whew. All right, you know what? 47 seconds long. I'm not going to keep you all too hyped for it, but it definitely is one of the higher quality looking ones of the videos that we found. But let's just play and see what's up. Holy fucking shit, my ears are ringing. God damn, that is a cute Chinese voice, but a little bit too loud. Let me turn you a little down, cute girl, okay? Thank you very much. Let's just go over here and just wipe you down. Let's hit play. What the fuck? She's mad. She's touching herself. What is this? Oh my god, she's getting into it. She's like raising a leg. This girl, what? Dude, that was a cut. That means she's going as far as she can. What is this? I can't hear anything. Hold on. She's just going at it, dude. God damn. It's so evident. How the fuck is this? Isn't hiding it. Everyone in the train can see what she's doing. She's like, oh, come on. As soon as she just like looks at her hand like, oh, this is, come on my hand, fuck it. Let's just go back to my Candy Crush. What? Oh, this is like a third Chinese video I've seen. And you know what they all have in common? Masturbating. What did the first guy do? Jerked off in front of a chick on a bike. What did the second guy do? Stand in discount Disneyland and play with himself. What did this girl do? Well, at least in China, dude, I mean, we got one girl coming to two guys. Maybe next time I'll find another girl jerking off. But what did this girl do? Play with herself. In fact, if you go for the fucking instant replay, she is... I may censor this for sure, depending on how YouTube would want. But she is playing with herself hardcore. The woman next to her is just on her phone like, I don't know what the fuck's going on to the right of me. But this chick, she can't stop masturbating. But let me go forward over here. She just keeps going at it. She's obviously watching porn on her cell phone. In fact, that's kind of confusing because I'm pretty sure porn is banned in China. It could be Taiwan. I don't fucking know. But like, what is she doing? She raises a leg. She is fucking into it, man. And what does she do afterwards? She pulls her hands out like, oh man, I hope nobody saw me. Dude, And then she obviously wipes her cum hand or something. Like, come on, dude, come on. But you know what's even more awkward? As she's playing with herself, there's the dude or the girl sitting right across from her. And what does she do instead of saying, there could be children around, stop playing with yourself? She just pulls her phone out and just starts recording it. Like, oh man, somebody's masturbating in front of me. What do I do? Well, let me just record them. No, you tell them it's a public place, okay? Just quit touching yourself. Go home. Masturbate on your own time. Don't do it in front of me. All right? God damn. I know I'm getting up and pissy about jerking off, but dude, really? On a subway? I mean, fuck, how ratchet are you? Come on now. I don't know, dude. I don't know. You know what? I might be a prude mood already. Who the fuck knows? But hey, she wants to touch herself and be all public like that on a subway, by all means go. Maybe it's a weird fetish porn. I don't fucking know anymore. But let's go somewhere else, somewhere that's a little more family friendly. Thank you very much. Let's go. NuwabianFacts.com. Okay. Kidnapped May 8th, 2002, after death era. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm sure it was before Christ, right? By the United States government. Okay, all right. Gee, what a claim, dude. The U.S. government kidnapped the guy. Okay, let's read this one up. The president of the United Nuwabian Nation of Moors. Who is Dwight D. York? 13 years, the chief of the Yamasee have been kidnapped and being tortured by the United States government in Florence, Colorado, ADX federal prison because Malachi Z. Yorkel talk of sovereignty for his indigenous tribe. Whoo, Jesus Christ, dude. Torture in a United States prison on domestic soil? God damn, dude. And you think the U.S. You know, there's only like there's 2 U.S. prisons, I believe, that actually had torture in there, right? It was what? It was Guantanamo Bay, obviously, because they booked, they basically bought foreign soil in Cuba, and it's just a fucking torture chamber. And then another one was like, what was it, Abu Ghraib or something like that? I believe that's what it was. That's where like some fucked up photos were happening, dude. It was a giant, like, I had like a minor class in psychology I took as a fucking like bullshit elective subject, and we learned for like a solid 2 weeks about that whole situation. It was weird, but anyways, enough of Muda's college stories. Did not expect a domestic prison to have that shit. That's weird. Remember, the COINTELPRO operatives are still at work. One of the operatives told us personally, don't go until it's over, so here's a way to set the record straight with our name game. Read more. Okay, I guess we'll just open it up. So they got a PDF over here of an individual, York at 12 years old, mounds built by our ancestor. All right, so this person is just captured and being tortured in the United States prison? What the fuck? Okay, let's read this. Read the signs above in the banner in front of the courthouse. This is Chief Black Eagle is sovereign. Keep York's trial open. And another says we knew the judge was up to no good. All right, this is just okay. See, the problem with this kind of stuff is when you're building a website, make it coherent. Otherwise, you're just gonna fucking lose me. But anyways, let's read this. Please read the message from top to bottom and view all the videos and click on the pictures. They tell our story in this illegal kidnapping and help us free an innocent man, Dr. Malachi York. 135 years without parole for what? Racism. Racism, dude. Well, they will forget about you, Malachi Z. York. That's what they think. Your Honor, with all due respect to our government, your nation, and your court, we, the indigenous people of this land, have our own rights, accepted sovereign, and our own governments. We are a sovereign people, Yamasee, Native American Creek, Seminole, Washita Mound Builders. Okay, so Mound Builders. For those of you who are from Europe or Australia or like Japan or fucking, Africa or something, Egypt or something, and aren't too clear with how the United States work, I'll give you a quick history primer. Native American people, the indigenous people we call them in Canada and the United States, and I believe even Mexico, are people who are from Native American tribes. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a lot of them that go into umbrella terms, but there's a whole bunch of these native indigenous tribes, and they got the fucking shitty end of the stick when the settlers arrived. This was like before America was made. And nowadays, they basically had a shitty end of the stick, okay? There was a lot of fucked up stuff that happened towards them. I'm not going to get into it too much. But basically they have reservations over here. Now, even in Canada, there's like tribal areas that are just specifically for their people to basically reside and preside over. So just a quick little thing over here. Still to this day, because of the shitty hand that was dealt to them, a lot of the culture died out. It's still alive, but, you know, it's definitely... It's definitely been hindered a lot from foreign involvement, okay? It's a whole fucked up thing. I just wanted to give you a little primer for those people who didn't know. Anyways, back to this whole situation. The government tried to make a deal with Dr. Malachi Z. York, okay? In the beginning of the case, the government asked Chief Black Eagle to make a public announcement that everything they told him was all made up and a lie, and if they would release him. Okay, so the government basically told him, everything you told your people was a lie. Get the fuck out, all right, and we'll let you go. The guy obviously didn't agree to it because, I mean, that's kind of a fucked up thing to ask. The federal government don't care about our children. All right, it was the government that started the abuse in this legal case, went around looking for disgruntled ex-members to lie on our chief and tribal members, and then stole our land again. Mother Nature will make them pay for this injustice. Here are the abuse, corrupt government officials. So these are the people that were all involved in a conspiracy to imprison Dr. Malachi Z. York. The government officials in report all had a lying and slanderous role in the kidnapping of the Yamasee chief Black Eagle, aka Dr. Malachi Z. York. They are still upholding and promoting the lies 13 years and counting. We never trusted the Confederates, and this is why they are liars, thieves, and destroyers of all good nature. But nature is fighting back now. Okay, see, this is a situation where, like, I can't read one site and criticize over here. There's obviously, like, a billion things to it.
So there's actually a lot of history that goes with this. Just a little post-recording ADR. Dwight D. York, or Malachi Z, or whatever the name actually was, there's a bunch of code names to it, is an individual who was arrested by the United States government in 2002 of May 2002, for about 135 years. Apparently there was a lot of child molestation charges. The individual built like an Egyptian-themed city. They had a giant community, I guess, that was built, all religious-based, kind of like I want to say cult almost, but I have no exact idea for it. But the individual is actually a convicted person. In fact, this is the biggest arrest on child exploitation, all that kind of stuff in the United States right now. One of the biggest. These guys have conspiracy theories inside their places, UFO religions, all that kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So just want to do a quick little post recording note, because everything on the site was just one side, and I'm kind of presenting what the other side is claiming. Again, I'm not putting myself into this rabbit hole at all. No turf war in the comment section below. Let's go back to the video.
I'm just going to back out of this, and we're going to head to another website. Who really killed John Lennon? Oh boy, man, we got a little bit of a musical affair gone. The Beatles are here over here. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have John Lennon's murder and a new evidence, okay? Stephen King shot John Lennon. Look, Stephen King is guilty of many crimes, and that is putting Pac-Man into the Langoliers. But fucking Christ, killing John Lennon, that's a pretty tall order, Stephen King. How you going to defend yourself from this? Is this slander? I don't know. I'm just reading what's on the internet, dude. I'm a supple little boy. Found out the truth about John Lennon's assassination with this 24-page booklet. Add to cart. Oh, you're going to make me purchase the truth? It's like the fucking Halo 5, dude. It's like, find the truth, purchase the truth, dude. Buy the truth off of PayPal? Oh man, $10 for the truth? That's 10 dolans, dude. There's a lot I could do with 10 dolans, and it's not learn who killed John Lennon. All right, so reveal government codes in major magazines, including the killer's face and true identity, Mark Chapman's name attached to a letter to the editor printed weeks before the murder, and more that proves Nixon, Reagan, and a Stephen King conspiracy. 2 presidents and Stephen King killed John Lennon. Why, man? Sometimes when this shit gets mentioned, I'm just sitting there wondering, like, why? Like, why are we putting so much effort into figuring this out? Like, sometimes it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Contrary to all reports about a lone drifter named Mark David Chapman who allegedly shot John Lennon in the back December 8, 1980, you'll find ample evidence in the back issues of Time, Newsweek, and U.S. News and World Report magazines to suggest otherwise. Give me a source. Namely, that John Lennon was not only politically assassinated, but that Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and you better sit down, Stephen King are the three people who can be proven guilty of the crime. King being the real murderer and Chapman but a lookalike, paid actor misleading you with an absolute hoax, the media in tow. The evidence specifically is government codes in the bold print headlines of Time, Newsweek, and U.S. News and World Report magazines that were printed shortly before, during, and after the night of December 8, 1980. Hints in the headlines that you won't find anywhere else that plug into John Lennon's assassination with up to 70% frequency at times. These government codes, which read out the gallow humor, thinking about John Lennon, Johnny comes marching home, kiss kiss, bang bang, ouch ouch, the job Richard Nixon really wanted, blasting the opposition, America needs a poet laureate, maybe. Heeding those subtle signs, magazine maze, all the presidents, oh my goodness. Those are so generic. How are they codes to John Lennon's fucking murder? Jeez, dude. These codes include the killer's face and true identity printed 3 or 2 months before the crime. Okay. These crypto codes include Mark David Chapman, the alleged name of the killer, printed 3 weeks before the murder, where Chapman writes that he is armed, a pawn, waiting to be moved into a hostile square. By the, what? What? By what? Hold on. I forgot to read this. Pyrokinesis. What? We're into pyrokinesis? Okay, Richard Nixon tried to report John Lennon in the 70s is a known fact. John's peace activism and lyrical barbs, a tricky dicky, and his perhaps unparalleled worldwide appeal made John a target. Well, inside the real war, several pages explain why the prancing of the trendies, rock stars, beautiful people of New York who say war is bad and peace is good must be removed from the stage of public debate, by whatever means. A fly swatter are needed. He even titles his philosophy the Nixon Doctrine. Reagan's in, Lennon's out. In fact, the real John Lennon and the real Richard Nixon are two codes that precede the crime. Now, last but certainly not least, according to identical matching photos of Stephen King's attached to book reviews about Firestarter months before the assassination, the man photographed getting Lennon's autograph hours before he killed him is not Mark Chapman. Chapman's glasses are the wrong prescription. His features are more centrally boxed in the middle of his face. Only Stephen King's feature exactly trace the proportions of the autograph hound. Chapman is a look-alike actor. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit! Alright, killer's face and true identity. Okay, so this is the killer's face and true identity, okay? What? It's like Metal Gear Solid 5, dude. Is this Venom King? What is going on, dude? It's Venom King. Okay, so here's actual photo, sources that they have. Mark Chapman King, David V. King. Okay, so apparently they're linking stuff over. It almost feels like they're doing the mathematic meme of fucking, what is it? Illuminati stuff, you know what I mean? It's Chaos, Scandal, Inner Fire, Solid Rock. All right, who? Okay, so they've done their research. I guess they're presenting evidence properly, so it's not right to, I guess, just call somebody crazy outright. But I mean, I never read much about the assassination of John Lennon, but like I said, when you're throwing in Stephen King into the mix, it's like it should be pretty concrete evidence that should be the case. I mean, to me, it's like. I don't know. I just don't know how to say it, man. Like, for me, it's just weird when you throw somebody else's name into the mix and you have, I mean, this evidence may be true. I don't know. I don't personally think Stephen King killed John Lennon. Like, that's fucking out there. So they got Playboy interviews. They've got a bunch of interviews headed out to it. And when you're not just Stephen King, you're tossing in fucking Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon into the mix, dude. Like, Christ. I mean, if you guys think about it, it's almost similar to the JFK assassination, right? With, where they assassinated JFK, and I believe it was fucking Lee Harvey Oswald who took the shot, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it like the intelligence agencies of the United States, like, stepped the fuck in and, like, scuffed that shit, or like at least hit as much as they could. This is not talked about. I mean, it's a weird situation how it happened, right? I mean, when it comes to massive events like these, and it's like the Diana assassination, Princess Diana stuff, it's this 9/11. everyone's always going to come up with a theorem for the other side. And the reality is, these are such big events that have so much of a foundation in today's world that, like, sure, you know, there might be ulterior motives. There might be other people involved, right? Like, when you look at something like 9/11, you're like, oh, could the United States have done 9/11 on themselves? There's a possibility, yeah. I mean, there's a lot that could be changed. The world changed after 9/11. Guess what? The world also fucking changed, you know, after many assassinations. I mean, when something massive like this happens, there obviously is some ulterior gain or loss for one party or another, right? And it's totally natural to have a conspiracy theory about it, but like to go over here, there's definitely a lot of work put into it. I just will not go so far into this, dude. It's just not happening. But here are apparently Stephen King's letters to this individual. And apparently Stephen King wrote, "I didn't kill him," and I think you know that as well as I do inside the until you haven't got the whole story yet. But since you will not, okay, interpretation, though I may, well, okay. All right, so apparently Stephen King sent him letters. I don't know how valid these letters are, but apparently this person got some new letters. They have some new footnotes and some stuff over here. We're the problem, apparently. Okay, goddamn. All right, one of my favorite stuff is Satan rules fools. I stopped having sex with the so-called human race when I convinced that it has become subhuman and I'm sexier than most. Somewhere between Jeff Gold. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm done. You know what? Yeah, at this point, dude, to the world, what I'm gonna do is back out. If you want to purchase this person's evidence for $10, I guess you can. But for me, I'm going to back out and I'm going to go somewhere else, okay? Do I personally believe in this? Fuck no, I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to back out and go somewhere else. Jesus Christ. And ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Deep Web Browsing, Dank Web Browsing, or Dark Web Browsing. An episode that was very interesting. We saw one about the U.S. government keeping people hostages. Apparently, we saw a dead squirrel that could tell your psychics, amongst other things, the edgiest hitman I could ever find, and a Chinese woman touching herself very, very seductively on a subway. I wish I could fucking make this up, but ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. This week has been very eventful, but with that said, I hope your Sunday was great. I hope your Sunday is awesome. And I'm gonna wipe my eyes and read the Bible or something after this. I don't know. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.